It's Yasmin, and how are you guys? I hope you still keep the spirit to the all activities in this week. It was a bit a long time not to talk to all of you. In this video before it, I have explained what the meaning of the crane, what is type of crane, the parts of crane, and there's still many more. Well, if you haven't watched my first video, you can pause this video and watch my first video so you will more understand about this tool, namely crane. You can see that video in the description box. Have you seen the tallest building? Was it Eiffel Tower or the Statue of Liberty? Maybe it's the National Monument? Have you ever wondered how people build such tall structure? Think about how high up they have to move heavy beams and huge panes of the glass. How do they get all those building materials so far up? If you ever seen a building being built, you know it's done with a crane. Yes, we are talking about a crane. As you know guys, a crane is a machine that is capable of lifting heavy goods to great height with little human assistance. Depending on the nature of the project, cranes can either be fixed or mobile. Fixed crane, as their name suggests, remain on site for duration of the project and must be dismantled before shifting to another location. Common type of fixed crane include tower cranes and overhead cranes. Mobile cranes, on the other hand, are usually mounted on a movable platform that may either be manually operated or motorized. They often the telescope booms that extend to increase their reach. However, the load-bearing capacity are less than their fixed counterpart equivalent. These tall machines are used to lift all those heavy building parts high into the air. In many large cities, cranes are as much a part of the skyline as tall buildings themselves. But how do they work? So today, we will discuss and see how the crane itself works. Let's do just that.
If you have ever driven past a high-rise building under construction, chances are you've seen a tower crane. These metal monsters are not only impressive structures, but are also vital to the construction effort. The job of a tower crane is to lift heavy stuff from one location and put it somewhere else. Often this will be from ground level to the main construction level of a building. These cranes can come in a variety of sizes and often soar to hundreds of feet into the air. They are often employed to lift things like steel, concrete, large tools, and other machinery. All well and good.
We often take the granted how this sometimes monumentally sized machine set the world around us. From the stage or from the ground, it can be pretty hard to imagine how the crane incorporation what it does without tipping over. It's difficult to even fathom how something so tall is constructed without something equally tall next to it to facilitate its construction. Cranes can be found at the construction site around the world. Visit a site where they building a tall tower and you will be most likely to find a tower crane. Tower crane stay in one place and lift large loads to a great height. Without them, it will be very difficult to lift heavy construction materials and equipment. Concrete and steel beams are much too heavy for construction workers to carry upstairs. Instead, they load this object onto a crane and carefully put them in place. The tall part of the crane that sticks up in the air is called the mast. It looks kind of like the mast on a ship, but instead of a flag or sail, this mast raises building material. To do so, it must be supported by a large, heavy base. For example, the mast of a tower crane is usually bolted to a large concrete pad that can weigh as much as 400,000 pounds. At the top of the mast, you will find a gear or a motor that allows the crane to rotate. You will also find the working arm, machinery arm, and operator cap. The working arm is called the jib. It's long and horizontal. The jib uses a trolley to help carry the load. The machinery arm is shorter than the jib. It contains the crane's motor along the large counterweights that help balance the load. Finally, operator cap contains the electronic control used to operate the crane. Cranes combine a simple machine to lift extremely heavy objects. In the balanced style cranes, the crane's beam balances at a point called the fulcrum. This allows it to lift heavy objects with relatively small force. In this way, the crane beam acts as a simple lever. Cranes also make use of the pulley, another simple machine. Tower cranes often have more than one pulley. This helps it multiply its force to lift a heavy object. Using the scientific principle behind the simple machine, such as the lever and the pulley, cranes can multiply smaller forces to lift heavy loads to great height. How heavy? It's not uncommon for large cranes to lift loads of nearly 400,000 pounds. So, that's my video about how does the crane work. If you enjoyed to watch this video, don't forget like to this video and stay tuned on my YouTube channel and see you guys.
This is what I'm about. I think you might be the wrong person.